next in the collection of the second model. So I want to talk about the data and the data collection and the inventories. So here this model is completely about the data collection and the inventories. So how we will collect the data, so what are the stages are there, so what are the different plans are there to collect the data, and what are the factors which is influence for the collection of the data, and the what are the influencing factors for the travel pattern. There may be a travel pattern from one point to another point. You might travel from you want to travel from A to B, means in middle you can change to private bus, or you may change to government bus, you may change to private own vehicle, that may be car, or that may be bike. In between that you can go by the again by the any other way, any other means of the transportation. So that all those travel patterns are different way, the influencing factors, and what are the number of the surveys has to be taken, and the various inventories. So different way of calculating all this is required to facilitate and to find out the economical activities, as well as the for the planning the process for the transportation. So according to volume, that may be time, that may be what are the time require, peak hours and non-peak hours, completion of the project, and everything. For all those things, these data collections and inventories are very important. So that is about the data collection and inventories. Next is data collection and the organization of the surveying. Then is study area. So how we have to make the study area. So in that study area, where the what are the where are the transportation is required, so moving from where to where, and we will make a zoning. For every area we will make the zoning. We, instead of calling the area, we call it as zoning. From there the movement takes place, each area from one zone to one zone. The movement has to be find out, and it has to be carried out further. Next is the what are the type of the sources and the data, and the roadside how we have to do the interviews and take out the data, and going home and doing the survey and collection of the data, that is home interview survey. Next is commercial vehicle interview survey. So we have to note down the number of the commercial vehicles in the road, and we have to do the survey for the commercial vehicles. So that is a commercial vehicle survey. Next is sampling of technique. So how we have to take the sample. So we will not take every all the data will not completely, we will take it. If you take completely all the data, how to take the sample. So rather than taking 100 data, so you may choose in middle, in between. So in middle, how we have to take that. So techniques is involved in for that we will be seeing in the sample techniques. So next factor will be used for finding the data, and the whatever the checks, finding the checks has to be done finding the accuracy. So that is accuracy checks. Next the another is the economic data, income and the population and employment and vehicle ownership. So these are the factors which is influencing the transportation planning for the data collection and the inventories. So that we'll see in the later. So this is about this all we will study in the second model. Very important model, and very frequently they will ask a very easy question in the second model, and few theories are there. It's very explanatory. If you write in all the whatever I explain, everything should write it in a point wise. So in order to get a very good marks, so better all the in this model try to write everything in the point wise.